The accused mass killer in the Oslo tragedy told authorities he was trying to call attention to what he called the threat of a Muslim takeover of Europe. Today, in the streets of Oslo, there was an enormous outpouring of grief and sympathy for the victims, and the killer's own father said he wished his son had committed suicide. Again tonight, Jeff Glor is in Oslo.
Anders Breivik is apparently changing his story. After first insisting that last Friday's massacre was his work alone, police said Breivik hinted that two cells of extremists worked with him, both capable of more attacks. He was denied the open court hearing he wanted and ordered held for at least 8 weeks, the first 4 in solitary. While that may give him plenty of time to think, there is zero indication this 32-year-old, a self-proclaimed knight, is about to express any remorse. His radical propaganda video railing against immigrants and Muslims is chilling. His 1,500-page manifesto, indicating he began planning his attacks all the way back in 2002, is exhaustively detailed, insisting he's not guilty of any crime because he was needed to send Europe back to the days of white Christian domination. From France, Breivik's father, who hasn't spoken to his son in years, said he wished Breivik had just killed himself after the onslaught. The bombing of government buildings in Oslo on Friday afternoon left 8 dead. 90 minutes later, a youth campground shooting spree that lasted for an hour and a half. Officials today revised down the number of dead to 68, but it's still the worst shooting by a single gunman in modern times. Now, this country of 5 million comes together to say goodbye.
There was this enormous gathering in downtown Oslo today, all prompted at first by a single user on Facebook. There was supposed to be an official march through the streets, but police had to cancel that because so many people showed up, they couldn't handle the overflow.
The total crowd, 200,000, many carrying roses in remembrance.
Norway has made very clear they would like to get beyond this and not give Breivik any more of a platform. Bob?
So, Jeff, what about punishment for this man?
Well, the maximum jail term that a judge can impose here in Norway is only 21 years, and that's got a lot of attention here. However, the state can potentially add to that in 5-year increments if that person is deemed a threat to society. And we should say Breivik has said he expects to spend the rest of his life in prison.
And no death penalty, right?
No death penalty here in Norway.
All right. Thank you very much, Jeff. Jeff Glor in Oslo.